Alright guys, so there's about 1.5 million things I have to do to this Cadillac in order to actually drive it. So I had a couple hours today and I decided to do step one of the 1.5 million things. I don't think I included it on a different video, but one of my spindles on the driver's side, the bearing had gone bad, and so I had to buy another set of spindles in order to replace it. There's enough gouges in it. I didn't like it. But before we go ahead and replace it, we have to go ahead and clean these. So clean them and paint them. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's one thing off the list we won't have to do. Ta-da! About an hour later, there it is, all clean and ready for paint. So, looks like better than it used to. There's the other side. So that's what it used to look like. So, what I did was I hit it with a lot of engine degreaser and then took a razor blade, got all the big thick chunkies off, washed it down with water, and then from there I used the wire wheel to get it off. And I did not put the wire wheel here because that's not smart. So next what we're gonna do is mask off all the bearing parts and then we're going to paint it. But first, before that, let me show you how to check if your kingpins are good or not. So now you should always have just a little bit of up and down, I guess this direction in play. Because it's got to be filled with grease and the bearing has to be able to move. Also check and make sure this bearing is free and rotates smooth. Another check you need to do is side to side like this. There shouldn't be any dead spots, any spots where it's hard to move. It should just be smooth all the way back and forth. And then if the last check, which is the hardest one to do, you take this end, you push it in, take this end and push it out, and then vice versa. You take this and move it back and forth, and if you look, there really isn't much play on it at all. So that tells me this kingpin is good. It just needs new grease and get put back in the car after paint. So let's go ahead and get it all masked up and painted. And there it is, all painted. So all in all, it probably took about an hour. Luckily I didn't have to rebuild the kingpin. But that's really the kind of work I need to start doing on this Cadillac. There it is. Just do little things, an hour or so every day, and it'll definitely be a little bit faster process. I'm still waiting on the clown who's working on my engine. Problem is he already started the machining, so I can't take it to someone else. So, well, there it is. So there's a little update for you guys. I know it wasn't much, but hey, it's something. It's one more step. So step 1 done, 999,999 to go. So